Before it came out that Drea was pregnant by Jalen Green was going viral. He was getting a lot of attention on him, and there were accusations against him for being gay. There were videos circulating, at least two, if not more. There were videos circulating of Jalen, I believe in college, playing around with roommates. There were typically two, three, four, five, if not more, guys in a dorm room in some of these videos. And in some of them, Jalen is humping another guy in like a missionary position. Everyone's fully clothed, but they're clearly horse playing around. Some might laugh at it. Some might be like, "Oh no, that's gay. Can't do that." Whatever your perspective is on it, I'm just recapping the information. So it was a lot of the guys in the room were watching. They were laughing. It was clear. It clearly didn't look like someone getting caught in the act in the privacy of their home. It clearly looked more like just horseplay, people being silly. So Jalen, right before all of this, for several months, was getting gay allegations because there wasn't just one video. We ended up seeing another one, and it was like, okay, this seems to be a pattern. Uh, Fast forward, the same thing has been happening for a few years with Shannon. Shannon, um, I don't know if it's his cousin or something, but there was some man who I guess was a stylist who's visibly kind of feminine, I guess a known gay guy, who was for years seen walking around with Shannon. And I guess there was some type of relationship there, whether it's his cousin or his stylist or something. But people saw them together. They've been pictured together at games and other places a lot, and people started using that to say that Shannon was gay. Shannon being called gay came up on his podcast, and he's addressed that. There's just been rumors circulating, and I'm not sure where the origin of some of them came from. That was something that was actively being discussed online. There was Shannon's gay, and there was Shannon likes white women. Those things came up, and that came up when he went viral for getting out of the truck at Total Wines. Um, People say his sweatsuits are too tight. Some say the posture is the giveaway. Those things have come up, and even when the video came out or the audio when Shannon accidentally went on live uh, and was having sex, I did a video about this, but someone even posted on Twitter talking about how horrible it is that Shannon had to stage that accidental live for us to overhear him having sex with a woman just to prove his straightness. They were pretty much saying that they believe that Shannon orchestrated that on purpose because he knew about the rumors. It was getting to him, and he did it to cover for himself. I'm bringing up Jalen and Shannon and all of this to say that there does exist a a battle that a lot of men face for credibility. Specifically, I have to say this is amongst, I would say more so straight men and straight women. This shouldn't be the case, but there exists a loss of respect and credibility from both some women and some men if a man is exposed for having previous sexual encounters or has the gay label put on him. That exists, and straight men have to fight that because it makes you lose credibility. So while some might just laugh off rumors like that or think it's no big deal, while some might not care about the opinions of others, even if they are getting those accusations, there are others who I do think fall to the pressure of people. There are people that are deeply invested in being received a certain way, and that can lead to things like this. So, yes, I believe it is possible that Jalen, in response to the accusations, pursued and got Drea pregnant. I would not be shocked if those events were not tied together. Same thing with Shannon Sharpe. I believe it's possible that the live was intentional to kind of clear the air, because in addition to that, Shannon was talking about his sexual escapades on his show quite a bit. Uh, I saw a clip even more recently. Funny Marco was on the show. Funny Marco talked about Shannon Sharpe looking like Miss Netta, and Shannon Sharpe responded by saying something about, you know, regardless of what people say about me, about how I look, if I look like Miss Netta, those checks are still clearing and those young ones are still opening up, referring to young women having sex with him. And then shortly after that went up, this accusation came out from this woman. So I can't confirm these things. I don't know these people. I'm not saying I have any inside sources. I'm saying that I see a pattern, and I'm saying because I know that exists for a lot of men, that that could be the case for Jalen Green and Shannon Sharpe. And all of this is to bring attention to stigma. When some women get upset with a man if he cheats, if he lies, if he hurts their feelings, if he turns them down for sex, some women resort to calling that man gay, even if she's actively involved with him. And that is because they know the power that that has to rob a man of his credibility and respect in society and community. And this is, again, is among straight men.
We ain't going out like that. We ain't going out like that. Watch me going